The Forbidden Valley was not a place of ice and wind. To Leo's surprise, it was a place of absolute, terrifying stillness. No wind reached these depths. No snow fell. The trees here weren't frozen. They were made of solid, black salt, their branches reaching upward like frozen lightning. "Aidan," Leo whispered, his voice sounding unnaturally loud in the void. "Why did the globe point us here? The Frost King is gone." Aidan's face was grim, his silver cloak dimmed to a dull grey. The Frost King wasn't the source, Leo. He was the jailer. For 100 years, he used his ice to wall off this valley. He wasn't trying to freeze the world, he was trying to keep the original silence from escaping. They reached the center of the valley, where a massive, obsidian mirror stood embedded in the earth. It wasn't reflecting the sky or the trees. It was reflecting a version of the village that was dark, colorless, and empty. In front of the mirror sat a small, lonely figure, a girl no older than Leo, dressed in rags of white mist. She held a flute made of bone, but she wasn't playing it. She was weeping, and every tear that hit the ground turned into a shard of black ice. "She is the spirit of the solstice," Aidan explained softly. "Long ago, she lost her song. Her sadness is what created the first winter. The Frost King couldn't cheer her up, so he did the only thing he knew how to do. He froze her tears so they wouldn't drown the world." The girl looked up. Her eyes were hollow, filled with the weight of 1,000 forgotten Christmases. As she saw Leo, she stood up, and the obsidian mirror behind her began to crack. A wave of pure, soul-chilling cold, colder than anything the Frost King had ever conjured, began to pour out of the glass. "The bells woke her," Aidan said, his voice trembling. "But the bells only broke the cage. They didn't heal her heart. If she doesn't find her song by midnight tomorrow, the mirror will shatter, and the village. Leo, the village will disappear into her sadness forever." The girl stepped toward Leo, her hand outstretched. In her palm lay the final piece of the mystery, a tiny, frozen music box key, identical to the one Leo's grandfather used for his most precious clocks. "It's the key to the world's heart," the girl whispered, her first words in a century. "But the music box is broken. Can the clockmaker's grandson fix a song?"